President Biden faces a series of crucial tests today as he fends off growing calls to drop out of the presidential race. Today, he heads to the battleground state of Wisconsin for a campaign event, followed by an interview with ABC News. His campaign is laying out their game plan for the month, spending $50 million on ads, $17 million on field efforts, and trying to appeal to Black and Latino voters. And despite concerns over his mental and cognitive health, President Biden said yesterday he isn't going anywhere. Listen to this after a spectator shouted, "Keep up the fight, we need you."
You got me, man. I'm not going anywhere. All right.
CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand is following this for us from the White House. So, Natalie, good to see you. Where do things stand this morning? And what can you tell us about remarks that Biden said regarding his evening schedules?
Well, Lindsay, as you just saw, the president publicly is doubling down on his plans, he says, to stay in this race while he and his campaign try to rebut these growing concerns about the viability of his campaign moving forward and growing calls by some within the Democratic Party, lawmakers, party officials, donors, to step aside and make way for another Democratic nominee. As for those comments, CBS News has learned that during that Wednesday meeting with governors, the president said that he needs to curtail events after 8 p.m., that he needs to get more sleep. After last week's debate performance, which he has acknowledged was a bad night, he blamed it on a cold, international travel. But again, it's going to take more to convince his critics now and voters that he has the energy and wherewithal to stay in the race, Lindsay.
So how is he doing that? I mean, let's talk about his events. He's going to go to Philadelphia for a campaign event after being in Wisconsin. How is he trying to shore up these votes in battleground states?
Yeah, the campaign says there is an aggressive travel schedule ahead, an aggressive organizing effort. As you mentioned, they've announced an additional $50 million in ad buys in key battleground states. They say that they will be ramping up travel to these key states that we know will be critical in helping to decide the election. The president has an event in Madison today, this afternoon, Philadelphia on Sunday. Both the Democratic centers within these key battleground states will be trying to rally the constituencies that supported him, put him in the White House in 2020. And on a separate note, he has this key interview later today with ABC's George Stephanopoulos. That will be a key moment that everyone is watching. The campaign also said that we can expect to see an increase in off-the-cuff moments and engagement by the president. And these are some of the things that Democratic lawmakers and allies say that he really needs to do, but not just one day, for a sustained period, to try to continue to prove himself.
Natalie Brand, thank you so much.